1.2 1,
Where are you from?
2,
Where were you born?
3,
Where do you live?
4,
Do you live in a house or a flat?
5,
Do you have any brothers and sisters?
6,
Do you have any pets?
7,
What do you do?
8,
What time do you get up during the week?
9,
Where do you usually have lunch?
10,
What time do you usually go to bed?
11,
Where did you study English before?
12,
Can you speak any other languages? Which?
13,
What kind of music do you listen to?
14,
What TV programs or series do you watch?
15,
Do you do any sport or exercise? What?
16,
What kind of books or magazines do you read?
17,
How often do you go to the cinema?
18,
What did you do last weekend?
1.3 1,
Where are you from?
2,
Where were you born?
3,
Where do you live?
4,
Do you live in a house or a flat?
5,
Do you have any brothers and sisters?
6,
Do you have any pets?
1.4
Are you hungry?
Is there a bank near here?
Can I sit here?
What was that noise?
Where were you born?
1.5
Do you live with your parents?
Did you have a holiday last year?
Where does your sister work?
When did you start studying English?
What did they talk about?
1.6
A, B, C, D.
E, F, G, H.
I, J, K, L.
M, N, O, P.
Q, R, S, T.
U, V, W.
X, Y, Z.
1.7 1,
Train. A.
2,
Tree. E.
3,
Egg. E.
4,
Bike. I.
5,
Phone. O.
6,
Boot. Oo.
7,
Car. R.
1.8 1,
Train. A. H. J. K.
2,
Tree.
B, C, D, E, G, P, T, V.
3,
Egg. F. L. M. N. S. X. Z.
4,
Bike, I, Y,
5,
Phone. O.
6,
boot, Q, U, W,
7,
Car. R.
1.9. 1,
How do you spell your first name?
W-A-Y-N-E.
Just a moment.
2,
What's the postcode?
It's SE21 8GP.
3,
07700 987782.
4,
It's JVINE64 at kings.co.uk.
Can you repeat that, please?
Yes, JVINE64 at kings.co.uk.
5,
Anne Rathbone, Rathbone.
6,
It's 16 Russell Street. That's RUSSELL. Let me show you on the map.
1.10. 1,
Good afternoon. How can I help you?
I have a reservation for 5 nights.
What's your name?
Wayne Roberts.
How do you spell your first name?
W-A-Y-N-E.
Just a moment.
2,
So, the sofa is £899.99 in total. What's the address for delivery? Is it a London address?
Yes, it's in South London.
What's the postcode?
It's SE21 8GP.
And the address is...
14 Dangerford Road, Flat 2. That's in Forest Hill, London.
3,
Welcome to our mobile phone helpline. Please say the number of the mobile phone you have a problem with.
07700 987782.
4,
Now, every Friday, I'm going to give you some writing to do for homework at the weekend. You can either give it to me in class on a Monday, or you can send it to me by email. I'm going to give you my email address, and I'd like you to write it down. OK? It's JVINE64 at kings.co.uk.
Can you repeat that, please?
Yes, JVINE64 at kings.co.uk. OK, now I'm going to write it on the board for you. Did you get it right?
Yes.
Well done. Remember, this symbol is called at in English, and this one is dot.
5.
Good evening.
Hi, we have a table booked for 7:30.
Yes, madam. What name, please?
Anne Rathbone. Rathbone.
Ah, yes, here we are. Can you come this way, please?
Yes.
6.
OK, Susanna, that's great. Here's your student card. Your classes start on Monday at 9 a.m. Now, the classes are not here in the main school, but in a different building.
Oh?
But it's very near, just 5 minutes walk from here, in Russell Street.
Sorry, what's the address?
It's 16 Russell Street. That's RUSSELL. Let me show you on the map.
Thank you.
1.11. 1.
My dad's very tall and thin, with a big nose. He looks a bit like a tall, thin bird. He has blonde hair and blue eyes, which is typical of Sweden. His grandmother was from Sweden. He looks a bit serious, but he isn't really. He's very funny. He has a great sense of humour.
2.
I think my dad's quite good looking. He's not very tall, a bit taller than me, and he still has his hair, but less than before. It was dark, but it's grey now. He's not thin, but he isn't overweight. He's careful about what he eats. And he's got a lovely smile.
3.
My dad's short and thin, and he wears glasses. He isn't exactly good-looking, but he's not unattractive either. He's very friendly and very talkative. In fact, he never stops talking.
1.12.
I think my dad's quite good looking. He's not very tall, a bit taller than me, and he still has his hair, but less than before. It was dark, but it's grey now. He's not thin, but he isn't overweight. He's careful about what he eats. And he's got a lovely smile.
1.13. Describing people. 1. Appearance. What does he look like? What does she look like? 2.
She has curly red hair.
3.
She has long straight hair.
1.
She has big blue eyes.
6.
She has short blonde hair.
5.
He has a beard and a moustache.
4.
He's bald.
7.
He's very tall and thin.
9.
He's medium height and very slim.
8.
He's quite short and a bit overweight.
1.14. Personality. 1.
Friendly. Unfriendly.
2.
Talkative. Quiet.
3.
Generous. Mean.
4.
Kind. Unkind.
5.
Lazy. Hard-working.
6.
Funny. Serious.
7.
Clever. Stupid.
8.
Shy. Extrovert.
1.15.
I usually work at home. My parents don't live near here.
Do you speak French?
Yes, I do. No, I don't.
My brother works in the city centre.
It doesn't often rain here.
Does he like pop music?
Yes, he does. No, he doesn't.
1.16. 1.
We often go out on Friday night.
She doesn't usually study at weekends.
I'm never ill.
He's always late for work.
2.
She gets up early every day.
We have English classes twice a week.
1.17.
Snake.
He likes going to concerts.
He meets interesting people on dates. Zebra.
He pays for their meals.
He wears smart clothes. Is.
He uses reading glasses.
He watches a lot of matches.
1.18.
Chooses. Cooks. Goes. Lives. Stops. Teaches.
Books. Boys. Classes. Friends. Languages. Shops.
1.19.
My name's Elspeth. I'm 25. I'm a journalist. I live in Dublin and I'm single. It's not easy to meet people here. So who can help me? My mother and a dating app. My favourite dating app, called Tinder, shows you photos of possible partners with a bit of information about them. You look at the photos and swipe, swipe, swipe. Swipe right if you like them, and swipe left, well, swipe left if you don't. If a guy likes you and you like him, you have a match. Then you can start messaging the person, and from this, romance follows. Or so they say. I've tried it, but with no success. So I decide to give my mother my phone. She can swipe all the men she likes and then look at my matches and choose the people that she likes the best. I've promised to go on a date with the men she chooses.
1.20. Date 1.
My first date is with a nice guy called John. I sit at a table in a bar and wait for him to arrive. An old man walks towards the table, and for 2 awful seconds I think it's all a terrible mistake, but he walks past and then my date arrives. He's very tall, 1 metre 90. Well done, Mum. I'm tall myself, so I always look for tall men, as my mum knows well. We start chatting, and it's all very easy. Mum has good taste. He's a teacher. We get on well, and it's a fun date, but sadly, there isn't a spark. So I try again.
Date 2.
I arrive a bit early again, and I sit there waiting for Sebastian to arrive. Suddenly, I realise that I can't remember anything at all about him, not even where he's from. Then he comes through the door, tall, dark, and handsome. Mum, you're amazing, I say to myself. He's from Germany, but he lives in Dublin. He's a real gentleman. At the end of the evening, he asks for a second date. Mum is very pleased. I agree to the date, but I don't really think it's going to work.
1.21. Date 3.
Date number 3 is George. He suggests a bar on South William Street. I arrive early. I'm definitely the most punctual person in the world. I stand outside, very confused. The bar is closed. For a moment, I think Mom has finally got it wrong. But a few minutes later, he arrives. He just didn't know the bar was closed. We go somewhere else and start chatting. He tells me he works in IT and is from just outside Dublin. This guy is great fun. He's very relaxed and interesting. He's travelled a lot. He tells a lot of funny stories. It's all going well, and I'm getting very enthusiastic when my phone pings.
1.22.
It's all going well, and I'm getting very enthusiastic when my phone pings. It's on the table between us, and it's a text from my mother. Well, is he lovely? Love, Mum. George looks at my screen and reads the text. I want to die.
1.23. Things you wear. Clothes. 11.
Blouse.
13.
Cardigan.
3.
Coat.
2.
Dress.
9.
Jacket.
5.
Jeans.
14.
Leggings.
18.
Pyjamas.
8.
Shirt.
1.
Shorts.
6.
Skirt.
20.
Socks.
7.
Suit.
16.
Sweater.
19.
Tights.
4.
Top.
10.
Tracksuit.
12.
Trousers.
15.
T-shirt.
17.
Underwear.
Footwear. 24.
Boots.
25.
Flip-flops.
22.
Sandals.
23.
Shoes.
21.
Trainers.
Accessories. 26.
Belt.
30.
Cap.
31.
Hat.
28.
Gloves.
29.
Scarf.
27.
Tie.
Jewellery. 33.
Bracelet.
32.
Earrings.
35.
Necklace.
34.
Ring.
1.24. 1.
Computer. Trousers. Trainers. Sweater. Cardigan. Bracelet.
necklace.
2.
Bird. Shirt. Skirt. T-shirt.
1.25.
Painter.
1,
Her.
2,
First.
2,
Photograph.
1,
Picture.
1,
Prefer.
2,
Curly.
2,
Attractive.
1,
Occasion.
1,
Work.
2,
University.
2. 1.26. 1,
What are you doing?
I'm sending a message to Sarah.
2,
My brother is doing a 2-month course in the UK.
3,
In this picture, the woman is standing near a table.
1.27. 1,
What do you do?
I work for an IT company.
2,
What are you doing?
I'm checking my messages.
3,
I like this painting. It's beautiful.
1.28.
Johannes Vermeer was a 17th century painter from the city of Delft in Holland. He mainly painted the people and things he saw around him, the rooms in his house, the people who lived or worked there, usually women, and the things they did every day. For example, in his work you will see women who are playing music, reading or writing letters, or working in the kitchen. Vermeer was especially good at painting light coming into a room through windows. Partly for this reason, people often describe his work as being like photography or film. His paintings can seem very real. This painting, The Milkmaid, is one of these very photographic images. The woman, a maid or a servant, is pouring milk into a bowl. Perhaps she's making a bread and milk pudding, because there are pieces of broken bread on the table. Nobody knows if the woman he painted was a real servant or a model. However, most people think Vermeer usually painted his wife, his daughter, and his servant, not models. A famous book and film called Girl with a Pearl Earring, inspired by one of his best-known paintings, is an imaginary story about Vermeer and his relationship with his young servant. People admired Vermeer's paintings a lot in his lifetime, but he was never rich. There are two reasons for this. First, because he painted very slowly. Today, there are only 34 paintings which we can be sure are by him. Second, because he used very expensive paints. The blue paint he used for the milkmaid's apron was made of lapis lazuli, which was a very expensive stone. People loved this painting from the very beginning, and although it is very small, only 46 by 41 centimetres, 20 years after Vermeer died, somebody bought the painting for 175 Dutch guilders. That was an enormous amount of money for the time.
1.29. 1,
The young man is in the kitchen.
2,
There's a table in front of him.
3,
On the table, there are some eggs, some bread, and some strawberries.
4,
The bread is in the middle of the table. It's between the eggs and the strawberries.
5,
There's a board under the bread.
6,
Behind the man, there's an old washing machine.
7,
There's a window on the left of the photo.
8,
In the corner of the room, there's a sink and some cleaning products.
9,
There's a flower on the wall above the sink.
10,
The sink is next to the window.
1.30.
My name's Jenny Zielinski. I live and work in New York. I'm the assistant editor of a magazine called New York 24/7. A few months ago, I visited our office in London to learn more about the company. I met the manager, Daniel O'Connor. I had lots of meetings with him, of course, and a working dinner on my birthday. But I spent more time with Rob Walker. He's one of the writers on the London magazine. We had coffees together. We went sightseeing. I even helped Rob buy a shirt. He was fun to be with. I liked him a lot. I think he liked me too. Rob isn't the most punctual person in the world, but he is a great writer. We invited him to work for the New York magazine for a month, and he agreed. So now Rob's coming to New York. I know he's really excited about it. It's going to be great to see him again.
1.31.
Hello, reception.
Hello, this is room 613.
How can I help you?
There's a problem with the air conditioning. It isn't working, and it's very hot in my room.
I'm sorry, sir. I'll send somebody up to look at it right now.
Thank you.
Good evening, reception.
Hello, I'm sorry to bother you again. This is room 613.
How can I help you?
I have a problem with the Wi-Fi. I can't get a signal.
I'm sorry, sir. I'll put you through to IT.
Thanks.
$1.32.
Hello, reception.
Hello, this is room 613.
How can I help you?
There's a problem with the air conditioning. It isn't working, and it's very hot in my room.
I'm sorry, sir. I'll send somebody up to look at it right now.
Thank you.
Good evening, reception.
Hello, I'm sorry to bother you again. This is room 613.
How can I help you?
I have a problem with the Wi-Fi. I can't get a signal.
I'm sorry, sir. I'll put you through to IT.
Thanks.
$1.33.
So, here you are in New York at last.
Yeah, it's great to be here. It's really exciting.
And how's your hotel?
It's fine. My room is really nice.
Do you have a good view from your room?
I can see lots of other buildings.
Tomorrow I'm going to show you around the office and introduce you to the team. Barbara's looking forward to meeting you. You remember Barbara. My boss.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
And then you can start thinking about your blog and the column. Have you got any ideas yet, Rob? Rob?
What? Sorry, Jenny.
You must be really tired.
Yes, I am a bit. What time is it now?
It's 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. That's 2 o'clock in the morning for me.
Oh, let's finish our drinks. You need to go to bed.
I guess you're right.
So I'll see you in the office at 11 in the morning.
At 11?
Is that okay?
It's perfect. Thanks, Jenny.
There's just one thing.
What's that?
Don't be late.
By the way, it's great to see you again.
Yeah. It's great to see you too.
(1.34) 1,
It's great to be here.
2,
Do you have a good view?
3,
You must be really tired.
4,
I guess you're right.
5,
By the way,
6.
It's great to see you too.